Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So this is my first video, and today, we're talking about why it sucks to be born in Nigeria. Yeah, I know, bold way to start a YouTube career. But let's be honest, if you were born in Niger, you already know what's up. And before anybody comes for me in the comments, this isn't about hating Nigeria. I'm taking you on a global tour, showing you what life really feels like for the average person in each country I cover. No sugarcoating. Just real talk. I love the people, the culture, the music, the food. But at the same time, we can't pretend like everything is fine. Nigeria is a beautiful place wrapped in premium suffering. And today, we're unpacking that. Let's go. First of all, let's start with basic survival. Just existing here is a hustle. You wake up in the morning, and there's no light. You want to bathe, and there's no water. You want to cook, and there's no gas. Every day is like an episode of Survivor, except there's no prize money at the end. Imagine being born into a system where you have to generate your own electricity. In 2025, like, it's normal for families to have a generator, inverter, and maybe even solar panels, just to do basic things like charge a phone or watch the news. And when NEPA or PHCN or whatever they're calling themselves now finally brings light, everybody starts screaming like we won a trophy. Like, why are we celebrating something that should be constant? Let's talk about healthcare. In some countries, you have 24 by 7 emergency services. In Nigeria, if you don't have money up front, you're not even allowed to fall sick. The hospital will literally look at you like, "Ogre, are you dying now or later?" Because no deposit, no treatment. And if you're in a rural area, forget it. No ambulances, no doctors, just prayer and vibes. Even in big cities, you go to the hospital and the nurse is using paper files from 1992. They'll ask you to go to the pharmacy across the street to buy everything, even gloves and cotton wool. And God forbid you need surgery or something serious. If you don't have connections or a fat bank account, just start writing your will. Now, let's move to education, which should be a path to a better life, right? Wrong. Public education in Nigeria is basically a joke at this point. If you go to a government school, you're lucky if your teacher even shows up. When they do, they're overworked, underpaid, and constantly on strike. Universities? Ah, a ASUU strike is practically a school term on its own. You plan for a 4-year degree and end up spending 7 years just chilling at home, waiting for lectures to resume. And private schools? They're not even guaranteed to be better, just more expensive. You pay millions, but some of them still teach outdated stuff with zero relevance to today's job market. Meanwhile, children in other countries are learning AI, robotics, and coding in primary school. Okay, let's assume you somehow finished school. Congrats. What's next? Jobs? You apply for jobs. They ask for 5 years of experience, but you just graduated. They want first class, NYSC, 2 certificates, Microsoft Excel proficiency, 4 languages, your blood type, and proof that you can work under pressure. And at the end, they offer you 50K a month. And if you want to start your own business, good luck. You'll face bad roads, unstable power, no access to funding, endless taxes, and officials who frustrate your life just to collect bribes. Oh, and let's not forget the Nigerian factor, that toxic blend of nepotism, tribalism, and "do you know who I am?" attitude that makes everything 10 times harder than it needs to be. Then there's security. Or should I say, the lack of it. You wake up, you pray, you go out, and you hope you'll make it back. From armed robbers, kidnappers, and cultists, to police officers who are supposed to protect you, but are sometimes more dangerous than the criminals. SARS may have been disbanded on paper, but the harassment? Still very much alive. You carry a laptop, or have dreadlocks, or drive a nice car. They assume you're a criminal. You explain. They slap you. You ask questions. They threaten you. You record them. They take your phone. And if something bad happens to you, you go to the police station and they ask you to drop something before they even take your statement. You're on your own in this country. Even something as simple as transportation is a battle. No good roads. No functioning trains except for that one random one between Abuja and Kaduna. Flights are too expensive. And even then, they're delayed or canceled randomly. You're stuck in traffic for hours, breathing in pure carbon monoxide, dodging potholes, and being serenaded by bus conductors shouting, Ojo Legba. And then when you finally get home, guess what? Still no light. And yet, we survive. This is the part that always blows my mind. Nigerians are some of the most resilient, funniest, most creative people I've ever seen. We turn pain into laughter. We joke about trauma. We dance. We hustle. We innovate. Look at how we've taken over music, fashion, comedy, tech. From Lagos to London, Abuja to Atlanta, you'll find Nigerians breaking boundaries and repping the country, even when the country isn't repping them back. Because despite everything, there's something in us that refuses to give up. We still find joy. We still dream. We still believe that somehow, someday, things will get better. So yeah, being born in Nigeria, it sucks sometimes. It really does. But it also builds character. It teaches you how to survive anything, how to laugh through pain, how to be resourceful, street smart, and mentally strong. We don't have it easy, but we keep going. Because if we don't laugh, we'll cry. Let me know in the comments what part of being Nigerian you find the hardest, and what part still makes you proud. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who knows what it means to be a Nigerian in survival mode. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.